Well, I love recording a video that's 13 minutes long and it turning out to sound like I have two voices. Anyway, welcome back to another video, my friends. 3 years of YouTube! What the hell? How have I survived 3 years of YouTube without quitting? Well, I did quit for like 2 weeks in 2024, but that's besides the point. Welcome to another video, and on a better note, welcome to Wynthorpe Railway Museum. This is opening to commemorate 3 years of YouTube on the Mr. Neil channel. This is a Roblox game, so by the time this video comes out, it will be open. Before I get to this, I will say, please do not grief this game. Well, I mean, you can't really grief it anyway, because it's all just models, like it's a museum. I don't know how you can grief a museum, but if anyone knows, let me know in the comments and I will fix that. But welcome, that is a better point. We have made it to 3 years of YouTube with 8.98 thousand subscribers. Can we get to 9,000 subscribers by the 10th of May? That is my goal, which is the Sunday. So please do like and subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. No, why am I saying the outro? I hope you guys will enjoy this one, because we're going to look at Wynthorpe Railway Museum. Let's go. Welcome everyone to Main Hall. This is kind of based on Shildon, National Railway Museum and Didcot, in a sense. So we're going to be walking around the museum today. First up we have the signals. They don't work at the minute though, as we can see. I think I accidentally anchored them. I need to re-download the file. We have Big Chonk over here, which is it's basically a well, it's a 462 tattoo class, but it's also 15-inch. It's very weird. So for the Thomas and Friends fans watching this one, this is basically if Peter Sam looked like Gordon. Yeah. Here we have KN52 LFY, which is, it's going to be a bit weird, but it's actually my dad's car. It is scrapped, unfortunately, though, as of June 2025. But all the locos on display, well, most of them have a little information board over here. We're going to go up to the visitors, because we do have 2 visitors with us at Wynthorpe Railway Museum. We have 71,000 Duke of Gloucester, which is courtesy of Maverick's mainline. Something just got hit with me. That's weird. So yes, this has come all the way from, oh god, where is she based? I can't remember. But yeah, it's come from somewhere. And over here we have 7806 Cockington Manor, courtesy of Macmick, my good friend. What does interest me though is this is meant to be mainline certified, even though it has the old OHD wires. I've just noticed that. But anyway, here we have Green Arrow. This is not a visitor. These are 2 visitors. This is personally not my greatest model, but it's a good one. Let's keep on walking down. Over here we have number 419, which I can't remember if it's an L11 or an L12, but it's one of the 2. 120, which is an LSWR T9, preserved at the Swanage Railway. We can actually climb up the stairs. We do have the information board over here, and we can go into the cab, which looks, well, it's a bit minimalistic, but this is not on par with most of my models. Here we have an LNER Y6. You can't go into the cab with this one, unfortunately. However, you can go into the cab of number 592, preserved at the Bluebell Railway. This is my favourite model I've ever built. I spent a good 3 weeks on this. I don't know how, but then again, I did spend every day of my life making this. So this is going to be mainline certified, hence the modern overhead live wire stickers. And we can see all the detail is there, brake rigging, inside gear, yeah, all of that. Even the builder's plate, but that was made by a friend called Southern Rail Spotter, if you see him on YouTube. And also we have GSMR here. The cab detail on this thing is absolutely beautiful. We have TPWS and the mainline tops number, which is 98481, which is actually correct. We have the dampers, we have the cylinder drain cocks, we have the reverser, we have literally everything. You can go into the cab of this one. We just need to walk up the stairs, look at the information boards, and hop into the cab, which looks very nice. And over there we have number 1369 and 1369. We also have 7325 over there, but unfortunately that will not be on display when the museum is open. So I do apologise for that, but I like to keep bought models to a minimum. Here we have LSWR 700 number 699. This is also, well, this is my T9, but it's modified by Southern Rail Spotter to be a 700, which is actually quite nice, and we can go into the cab of it, which is just the same as a T9. Neen Valley Works shunter, well, not shunter, pump trolley. Yeah, I mean, you don't really need steps to get into the cab of it, you can just kind of climb it. Wanted Tramway number 5 Shannon. This is preserved at the Didcot Railway Centre. Very lovely loco, and I quite like it. Made this back in December. Hampton Court number 2943 over there. Yeah, it looks alright. Not my best model, not my worst model. 52323, which, no, is it 52323? Yeah, okay. Which is a bought model by Pitchford Hall 2017 Works. You can go into the cab of this. Bit minimalistic too. I think it'd be more minimal than the T9, I think. I'm not too sure though. What do you call this? Finesse Railway E1. I quite like this. This is a, well, I say a very old model. It's an old model. Okay, it's not up to my standards. You're not meant to go into the cab of this one, but you can. Yeah. Galloping Gertie. This is an unfinished model, so really it should be in the works, which is over there with King Edward II and 1364, as well as Gladstone. But I've put it out on display because I want it on display. I can have what I want on display. Hopping into the saloon coach, I do need to add steps for that. Yeah, I need to add steps for that. I just realised that. We have Firefly from the Wynthorpe Coastline Railway, and we have Ashley, which is a mate of mine, Cameron's, or Railway Lad 23's own 7¼ inch loco. We can see this is the Nightly Light Railway. However, this has been to, I believe, 2 other railways. D8233, I'm quite proud of this one. This is my first ever mainline diesel. This is a BR Class 15. You can't go into the cab of it yet, but I will add steps in the future. When I say the future, I mean when I finish recording. And we can also see this has a puffing billy inside. Over here we have that 32650. This is a LBSCR Terrier, also by Pitchford Hall, which is not bad. And we have 2991 Bruce. We can go into the cab of this one, and well, it looks like an 07 cab. Well, there's not really much else to say about that. We also have these 2 bought models, not the greatest models. Well, actually, this one isn't the greatest. This one is actually pretty cool. These are by RCN, Brighton Works. You guys probably don't know him, but I bought these for about 300 Robux, and yeah, you can go into the cab with them. We also have a Class 455 by Top Hat Works. Oh, sorry, Top Hat Sales. I think you can go to the cab of this one. Okay, never mind. But this is a 445 number 5906, which has the NSE stickers. Courtesy of Crest, so Lakeside Rail, we have 60161 North British. You would have probably also seen the 7806 Cockington Manor on Lakeside Rail test runs. You can go to the cab of this, which is very lovely, and we do have a information sticker over here. There we go, which is very nice. Obviously we can see this one is scrapped in real life. The only preserved one, well, it's not really preserved, it's a new build, is Tornado. I think that's about it for inside the museum. Actually, no, we have Strasbourg Railroad Thomas and 3781 Dave, which is also Thomas. We also have Ride Shunter Midget. Yeah, Ride Work Shunter. That's, well, it took me about an hour to make. There was an unlisted video of me making it. Number 11 Gauntlet. This used to be number 7 Gauntlet on the original Wynthorpe Coastline Railway, the red one that opened it. And going down here, we have a loco from the Ruislip Lido Railway, which is Mad Bess. We always have this like wall of diagrams. It's just diagrams that I use to build my locos. I've only put that there to kind of free up some space. And we have some nameplates and number plates. Yeah, I don't think you can go into the works as of now, but you can see it through FreeCam. We also have a lovely traverser, which I built in about 20 minutes. Yeah. Coming out outside, we have a path to the projects. Projects are basically lore. L-O-R-E, not like law as in L-A-W. We have a class 114, which in law is having asbestos removal. 73063 in law, which is being built at the moment. It's a new build. And we have 9W12 from the Watercrest Line at Midlands Railway. Also would have seen this on Lakeside Rail, or a variation of it, probably 92214. This is just having work done to it. You can go to the cab of this one. We can see it's very lovely. And I believe you can go into the non-existent cab of 76036. Sorry, 63. Going down further, we have Wynthorpe Model and Miniature Locomotive Society. There will eventually be a miniature or model railway in this little blank space over here, and some more projects outside. But at the minute, we have some Hornby models on display. We have Otter from the I don't know, whatever railway. This is built by MAV78F Works, as well as Gunner. We also have a Prince locomotive. I don't know the real class of it. I think it's a Prince. Alright, so I just call it Prince. And we have my, well, freelance new build Florence. Beautiful loco, beautiful name. This is probably my favourite new build I've built yet. Well, sorry, freelance. We have a lovely, lovely steam reverser. We have a lovely, lovely 4-chime whistle from the A4s. Well, similar to the A4s. We have quite a nice nameplate and some lovely wall shots valve gear. And a pretty modelled cab, which is, yes, it's just SECR 592 mixed with chorus. So this is open right now as of the time I'm recording this. Also some Bluebird Railway headboards. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. 3 years of Mr. Nil YouTube. It's been a pleasure. I'm not quitting. I have no intentions to quit, and I shall see you in the next one. Have one of them, friends. Links to my PayHip, Roblox Museum, and something else I forgot will be in the description down below. Also the merch shop. So I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now, my friends.